The story started in 2020. That was the beginning of COVID. When COVID started, we already planted, and some were about to harvest. But the way that the politicians handled the COVID, it has made farmers to encounter a huge losses. Because those of us who planted tomatoes, the guys that are coming to buy, they were not the informal sectors. They were not allowed to sell in the streets.
Yeah.
So
they killed your market.
They killed my market.
Yeah.
They killed my market. What was wrong with COVID? When during COVID, when a hawker has to sell on the street, so that in itself destroyed the livelihood of the farmer. A farmer is a survivor. In the second year of COVID, that is 2021, we tried to farm because the business of farming must continue. Again, it was even worse because even the markets, they were accepting fewer customers, fewer buyers in external markets. So fewer means you can't sell your produce in one time. It takes some time. So sales were stuck, and it was another problem. Then in the year 2020, it was a matter of wait and see. When we have 2 years of not making any money, and then in the third year, there is nothing. In the fourth year, then we started, with the little that we had, and then to invest back. And there was the challenge of the weather, and we couldn't pay the people. And then stealing was so rife. When you farm with fruit trees and you're doing vegetables, your hope is that even if you don't make money in veggies, but at least you may get something in fruit trees. So in my case, that was a worst case scenario, because having experienced COVID in 2021, and then 2022, 2023, it was thieves, attacks. So they started stealing my mangoes because a lot of them, it's L1, what they call sugar, and it's for acha. We pick them for acha. So from September, when the price was good, so from September, October, November, they stopped stealing mangoes. When the guys that are processing green mangoes for acha stopped accepting, when they closed, then they stopped selling. So we lived in fear. My wife was terrified. My kids were terrified. My workers were terrified. That caused some sicknesses. I'm sick as you see me now. It's money again to consult with doctors. And that is the problem. Do I intend to farm? Am I going to plant? The problem is money. If I can get money, definitely we'll hit the ground running. And this is the right season for us.